Guys, oh my god. Oh boy. F1 2020 has been announced and it's a game changer. We can create our own team. I mean, what the hell? Where do I even start? The trailer dropped, it was 30 seconds long. I'll be playing it in the background at times. There is audio that is copyrighted, so I can't play it due to music. But you guys can go check it out, link down below in the description. But you can now create your 11th team, or an extra team on the grid for this year's F1 2020 game, Career Mode, which is absolutely insane. The ideas already are just flowing through my head in terms of content creation and possible videos to make. You know, the fact we could do our own team finally after so many years in the F1 game, it's finally happened. And also it was confirmed that there is a Schumacher edition or Schumacher Deluxe edition of the game to be confirmed. It's absolutely insane. Like, in my head already I'm thinking, like, you know, bringing back HRT, Caterham, making a Lotus, like fantasy scenarios, or making a brand new team, you know, something you guys want to make. It's gonna be off the hook and so exciting, and I cannot wait. The official statement reads as follows, and it says, for the first time, players can create their own F1 team by creating a driver, then choosing a sponsor, an engine supplier, hiring a teammate, and competing as the 11th team on the grid, build facilities, develop the team over time, and drive to the top. Which is incredible. You have full control over everything, and that is going to be so sick, especially for us on PC at least, because obviously when we get to kind of mod the game and make custom liveries, that's going to make it absolutely unbelievable, and I cannot wait. Customize your 10-year career mode with a choice of F2 championship introduction options and season lengths to allow for more exciting multiple season career. So again, you can adjust the length of your career mode. It doesn't have to be 10 seasons, and you can also choose whether you want or you don't want to do the F2 part of the career mode. The addition of split screen racing, a new steering assist, and more accessible race experience means that you can now enjoy the game with friends no matter what your skill level. So then, more confirmed news, split screen is back in the F1 game. I know it's been very highly requested from a lot of people, and it is finally back, and this year's game is going to be absolutely stacked. You know, F1, F2, league system, you know, multiplayer, career mode. F1 2020 features all of the official teams, drivers, and 22 circuits, including 2 new races, the Hanoi circuit and circuit Zandvoort. So we've got both of those things there, and it says online connection required to download the final team's 2020 cars as applicable and F2 2020 season content. So what it means by that is obviously the game is probably going to launch just like last year. It's going to launch with a kind of spec car, or you know, like all the trailers and things we're going to see is going to have a generic car, but then round about the time of release they will do like a day one patch, and every car would have been updated to its actual models from pre-season, if that makes sense. So really big, super exciting. I'll have another video later on, guys, talking about the cars and the screenshots of the 2020 liveries, and I might have another video even later on today around Zandvoort with a hot lap around there. So it's going to be a stacked day on the channel, guys, so do get subscribed for that content. But finally, it's worth noting the official release date for the game is July 10th. So it's looking very good, very good. It could actually be released before the season gets underway, which is insane. And we might even get a game when there may not even be a season, especially if 2020 gets cancelled. But it seems like that's not going to be the case, and we're going to get it all this year. And it's really good to see the game is still kind of pushing ahead, regardless of whatever happens in the real life, of course, and whatever situation we may endure, or whatever the outcome may be, of course, due to the virus. So we're really exciting, and I cannot wait to get my hands in this game. We're literally, what's today, the 15th of April, so it's just under 3 months away, so I cannot wait. But there we have it. It's been announced. 10th of July is the release date. We have split screen, which is back once again, and then of course we've got the brand new feature, create an F1 team, which is going to be mental. Like, I just cannot wait to see what options they put in there. I'd love to see if maybe there could be different chassis, so it's not just one particular car. Maybe there's different car models. I mean, that's quite a lot to ask, but if there could be different car models to make the cars look a little bit different, that would be really cool. And I just hope there's so many options in terms of what you can do. And I'm guessing, unlike last year, when it comes to hiring a teammate, if I had to guess, that's where maybe Devon Butler or Lucas Weber might come into things, because they might be put into the career mode or scripted into the career mode in a storyline sense that way, compared to last year. Or, again, complete fantasy here, but maybe F1 might give us the choice of some F2 drivers on the current grid, or maybe even some test drivers, you know, who knows, like maybe Hulkenberg, possibly. F2 wise, you know, you've got some drivers, of course, up for the championship, but it could be like, you know, any kind of driver really. Kubica maybe, who of course is a backup for Alfa Romeo. You know, there's going to be so many options, and the possibilities are endless in this. And again, just looking at the trailer real quick, it does seem like we have a pretty nice variety of skins. On last year's game, of course, the skins were available for the online part of the game, for the online cars. It seems like, logically, I would say, they're going to put a lot more in this year because, of course, for career mode, you're going to want those skins to have some versatility. You can't use the competition points like in F1 2019 for career mode, I don't think. So, again, maybe you could unlock more liveries as you go along in the career mode, possibly. Who knows? But, again, we've got some fluorescent yellow, some pink and blue liveries, orange as well. It seems like we've got all the colours. Some liveries I think I recognise from 2019. I might be wrong. There's some really, really dope ones, like really, really insane. And then, of course, just going to quickly onto the exclusive content, the Schumacher edition. Of course, last year, I believe 2019 was the Senna Prost special, and this year it's the Schumacher edition, and it features the 2000 Ferrari, which of course won the championship for him. He's first of course 5 championships with the team, in which he beat Mika Hakkinen that year, and that car is one of my all-time favourites, so I cannot wait to drive it, and hopefully it's insane. And then the very, very iconic and very legendary, and to be fair, it's an exception to the rule, because with classic cars on F1 games, they always use cars that have won the championship. I think more or less, if my math is correct, or at least have been very close to winning the championship, or have at least won races. But in this case, we've got Schumacher's debut car, the 1991 Jordan, which is going to be insane. He only raced there for one race, but that one race and that livery has become so iconic with the fans, and I cannot wait to see how that car is, because that is an absolute beast, and it's really, really refreshing to see a car that isn't on the World Championship scale in terms of the classic cars in the F1 game. So again, even then, the amount of classic content continues to expand, and we might even get more cars confirmed later on, who knows. But for now, it's those two. What's to say there might not be more cars, like the Benetton, for example, maybe. You never know. That could maybe be confirmed later on down the line, because there's still 3 months to go. But there's so much content, and they're really pushing this year's F1 game to the absolute max that it can possibly be, which is absolutely insane. And I cannot wait. Guys, give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, because I am absolutely stoked. So just to recap, for all of you that are going to be asking, we have Zandvoort, we have Vietnam, we have Alpha Tauri, they're all in there. We're going to have split screen, create a team career mode, Schumacher content with the 2000 Ferrari, the 91 Jordan. There is so much stuff in this game, and this is only the first announcement. So like I said, I'll be doing another video later on today. I'll be showing you guys the screenshots of the liveries of the 10 F1 cars on the grid for 2020, so hopefully you guys tune in for that. And then later on this evening, I'll do a hot lap around the brand new Zandvoort circuit. So again, tune in for that, guys. There's going to be loads of content on the channel here today, so I urge you to get subscribed for it. And yeah, hopefully you guys stick along for the ride. But that is going to be it. F1 2020 has been announced, and it's releasing on the 10th of July 2020. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it and smash it, please. I really would appreciate it. And also subscribe if you are new for daily Formula 1 content and plenty more F1 2020 content on the channel. And turn on notifications to not miss out on any content that may arrive regarding this game. And finally, check out the 2 videos on your screen right now. But guys, that is going to be it from me here today, and I'll see you in my next one very soon. But until then, it's goodbye from me.